My 8 office waste is inventory, and I am going to do it over our washer and dryer, not dryer, sorry, washer, um, soaps, liquids not being used. So 2 of them do not work right now. We noticed that. We put a line on it to make sure that it was going down because we hadn't ordered in a long time, and it's not going down. So that means that it's not going through the hoses to the washer and being put into our linens. Overproduction of this is we wash and dry all day long. The washer and dryer is always going. We basically always have linens to wash, dry, and fold. Transportation is having to add bleach and more powder to the loads, each load. So you're grabbing the bleach and you're grabbing the powder to add to the load because the washing machine is not doing it on its own. Inventory is the chemicals for the washer. 2 of them are just sitting there. We have 2, I think, of each sitting underneath the folding table where we keep all of our laundry detergent, and they've just been sitting there for a while because those 2 hoses to the washer aren't working, so it's just a waste of inventory. Defects of this is our linens are not being cleaned properly for our guests. I think it's a bleach and something else, I don't remember what the other one is, but it makes sure that our linens are clean and good, and it helps take the stains and smell and stuff out of the linens. So guests aren't getting our super clean linens. We're having to add bleach and powder to every load. Over processing is adding the bleach and adding the powder to every single load, making sure that we do that, making sure we have enough bleach to add it to every single load. Motion is grabbing the bleach and powder and adding it to every single load, and most of the time having to rewash a load because it smells so strong of bleach or there's still powder on it, so we have to rewash the load and then put it in the dryer. So we're waiting on not only the washer to get done washing, but then the washer to get done washing again, so then we can put it to the dryer. Our guests are waiting for clean linens to be put in the room so they could stay on them, or stay in the rooms. Have clean linens on the bed. There we go. Wasted employee genius is front desk can be doing something else instead of having to just push the button, load the washer, shut the door, push the button, and head on with what they need to be doing. They're having to put bleach in there. They're having to put extra powder in there. And I know I've done it, and I've seen one other staff member do it. And it's when you put the bleach and powder in there, you have to make sure that there's a certain amount of linens in there, not too much, not too little, because if you have too much, the bleach and powder just falls right back out and goes all over the floor. If you have too little, then the bleach and powder just goes right through the holes in the washer and it doesn't stick to the linens to clean them. So you have to have like a right amount in there to add them. So it's a lot of wasted time, a lot of wasted motion for our staff. It does not, if staff forgets to put the bleach and extra powder in there and to the washing, then the linens aren't getting cleaned properly for our guests, and guests don't want to stay on nasty, smelly, stained linens. They want pure white, clean, soft, smelling good linens. Value added in having a washing machine that works properly is our linens are getting cleaned to the best of ability. Non-value added is we're having to buy extra chemicals to put into the washing machine. We're having to take those extra steps and add them to the washing machine, and hoping that all the staff puts the extra chemicals into the washing machine for the load of laundry. That is my value added and non-value added. The solution to this is Crystal had me call our washing machine mechanic guy, and he said that we had to call the soap company. So I let Crystal know exactly what he said, and that is the last I've heard about it. Besides, Crystal said she was going to get a hold of them. So hopefully we get the solution fixed quick, so we can make sure we put our guest first. and make sure they get their clean, shiny, smelling good linens.